YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another play review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're gonna go ahead and check out the new Creative Catalyst Evolution card for none other than Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes is an 89 rated card. He has the mostly explosive acceleration type, right footer with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, as you guys know, man, we have been doing a lot of player reviews on the Team of the Year Blueprint Evolution. The Creative Catalyst is okay. There are some pretty decent options. And I feel like with the upgrades, Bruno Fernandes could be a pretty solid center attacking mid. Now, we don't see much versatility with the card center attacking mid and center mid positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well rounded from an attacking perspective. I think that the technical side to his game looks pretty solid for the current state of FC25. The physical side, not too bad either. Now, compared to his regular rare gold card, with the evolution, he did end up getting a plus 17 to his pacement. So I feel like he might be a little bit more desirable now. 87 pace overall for the card with 89 acceleration and 85 sprint speed. Not too bad for someone who does play in the midfield. But because he doesn't have the rapid or the quick step playstyles, I would personally still go ahead and recommend a chem style to make him even more quick. Now, as that center attacking mid, whether you play him as a playmaker or a classic 10 in your starting 11, we need him to create a lot of chances, but we also want him to be quite clinical. And for the most part, he does have some pretty decent shooting stats. 87 shooting overall with 89 attacking positioning and 86 finishing. With the way that the card is set up, I would personally recommend the Hunter chem style to get the most out of his pace and shooting and just make him a little bit more balanced from an attacking perspective. Now, the 89 passing and 89 dribbling are obviously going to be the two standout stats for the card, and he's most definitely going to be a technician on the ball. I mean, incredible passing stats overall, 94 vision, 90 short pass, and 90 long pass. He does already have the long ball pass playstyle plus, which for me personally, boys, is one of the better playstyle pluses to have. And the one thing that I really like with the card is the fact that he does also have 3 passing playstyles alongside the long ball pass playstyle plus, which is honestly going to add a lot in the attack. When you go ahead and pair that with his 89 dribbling, I do expect him to be a pretty tricky player going forward, and for the most part, some really nice dribbling stats for him. 89 agility, 86 balance, 90 reactions, and 90 ball control with the 4-star skill moves in a bit of a smaller build in game. And then last but not least, the 75 physical. Now, he does have 95 stamina, which is huge for someone who does play in the midfield. On top of that, he does also have the relentless playstyle, so easily gonna last a full 90 minutes. And then he does also have 61 strength and 84 aggression. I don't really expect him to be the strongest of players on and off the ball, but with that really high aggression, he might be a little bit jammy going forward. Now, in terms of playstyles, boys, he does have 8 different playstyles. The long ball pass playstyle plus, which is perfect for a midfielder. And then he does also have the dead ball, incisive pass, ping pass, tiki-taka, flare first touch, and relentless. So the only real letdown for the card in terms of playstyles, in my opinion, is the fact that he doesn't have the rapid or the quick step. And it would have been really nice to maybe see another scoring playstyle. But other than that, man, for a center attacking mid, he does have a lot of really good qualities. With those qualities, there's also a bit of versatility with the way that you can incorporate him in game. He does have 3 player role pluses. You can use him as a shadow striker, as a classic 10, and then also as a playmaker, and then alongside that, 1 player role plus as that half winger. But with him only being like 7,000 coins on the market and the evolution being completely free to complete, it might be a bit of an underrated player to go ahead and pick up. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Fernandes card. We're going to be playing him at the center attacking mid position as that playmaker in the 4-3-3 formation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Bruno Fernandes evolution card, and I must say, man, I think that he could be a bit of an underrated player. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, for the most part, he does have some really nice dribbling stats. A bit of a smaller build in game, 4-star skill moves. And as you guys can see, man, on the ball isn't too bad. He does keep it quite close, which is nice to see. Bruno Fernandes in the box. A little bit of left stick dribbling right here. I might even go LB pace boost. I know that he doesn't have rapid or quick step, but we can give it a try. It's a decent play, boys. A little bit of power behind his runs. A decent attempt on goal as well. Nice, Bruno Fernandes. Now, he isn't really stepping with anyone, so we'll just go for a simple through ball into Minta. Go for a shot as well. We should be scoring, boys. Bruno, again, creating a really good chance right there. With that shot, man, my aim should have honestly been a lot better. Minta has that inside forward. Good ball. Bruno Fernandes keeping the pressure up right there. That's a decent tackle, and we find the back of the net, man. We'll take that. I know that a lot of people would maybe be tempted to play him as like a center mid in like the 4-3-3, but the one problem is the fact that he doesn't have any player roles as that center mid. Bruno Fernandes, nice. Just going to carry the ball forward with him a little bit more. Like I said, man, I want to incorporate his passing as much as possible. Good ball into Jota. Bruno Fernandes, good football right here, boys. Moving the ball really well. Onana finesse shot again. It's a decent play, man. Bruno Fernandes again pulling the strings. Klosterman, nice. Bruno Fernandes almost playing like a striker at the moment. It's a nice through ball. We go for the shot. It's a tidy finish, man. The Hunter Kemp style so far is working really well with the card. Bruno, look at that, boys. I mean, you do get a little bit of defensive cover with the card. It isn't anything too crazy, but he's been pretty decent in the tackle so far. We can now also spring into a counterattack. Bruno Fernandes, great attacking positioning the shot as well, boys. He has a very clean strike on him, which is really nice to see. It would have been really nice to see like the power shot or the finesse shot playstyle added to the card, but if you just go for like regular shots, I feel like it's pretty consistent. Diogo Jota. We're going to go ahead and play to Onana and then back into Bruno. Bruno Fernandes, just going to slow it down. Take your space. Right there, man. I feel like the acceleration could have been a little bit better. Did feel quite slow in that situation. Bruno, look at that. I mean, did he win back possession? I'm not too sure, boys, but the ball carrying hasn't been too bad. Now, right here, boys, I'm going to go ahead and use our little goal kick tactic to maybe just try to break that defensive line. I think with Bruno, we maybe just go first time over the top through ball into Klosterman. We timed that perfectly, man. And with the long ball pass play style, that's obviously going to be a lot more consistent. Klosterman with a good finish. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. I think that is safe to say, man, with the upgrades, he does make a pretty solid center attacking mid. The only real letdowns that I noticed with the card is the fact that he is 4-star, and that you can get Zidane for completely free. But again, man, for only 7,000 coins, the evolution being completely free, he does get a really nice upgrade. Now, let's see if we can maybe try to get that goal back. We're going to carry the ball forward with Jota. Bruno is a little bit further back, but that's okay. Heel to heel, Bruno Fernandes keeping it close. He's going to step with the center back, isn't he? Yeah, man, maybe sometimes in the transition a little bit slower. Now, this guy is quite aggressive with the way that he plays. Bruno Fernandes going to try to get him in behind. Onana, we do have him in support. Bruno Fernandes making that run through the middle. Good attacking positioning. 4-star weak foot, man. A great finish. I like the attacking positioning so far. I feel like the Hunter Kemp style works really, really well with the card. Now, we did signal Klosterman to make that run again. Bruno, can we win the 50-50? Yes, we can, man. That's decent physicality right there. Bruno Fernandes just going to go for an R3 touch. He's not controlling any of his center backs, boys. 4-star weak foot. A lot of power behind that shot. We'll take that. The R3 touch, man, I feel like a lot of people typically don't expect you to do that, and I feel like it's really useful as well. Now, let's see if we can maybe try to overload that left-hand side again. Yeah, this guy's starting to press a lot more. Cross diagonal. I think it's a good ball. Yeah, boys, that's inch perfect, man. We weren't even facing the right direction, but we get the pass off. Jota, it's a good save by the goalkeeper, man, but again, his passing, top tier. Bruno Fernandes might try to go in between the two midfielders. Nice, boys. That 2-star skill move is a little bit underrated in my opinion. He stepped with all of his center backs. Nice, simple pass right there. Casillas off of his line. Iker Casillas. I guess he got away with it. Bruno Fernandes. I might try to get him in behind. We could maybe go first time over the top through ball with Onana. Play through. That's great attacking positioning. Bruno with the shot. Bruno with the finish, man. He's been very, very clinical in the final third. Bruno Fernandes, heel to heel, man. Does really well to beat the midfielder right there. Simple through ball into Onana. Finesse shot. He kind of baited us right there, man. He baited us by pulling out Casillas. We had so much space. Now, we do have a corner in the 61st minute. I'm going to go down the byline. Test out the sprint speed a little bit more. 4-star skill moves. And again, Bruno Fernandes. Clean finish, man. Really good dribbling down the right-hand side as well. A little bit of patient build-up right here. Onana. Bruno again through the middle. He hasn't really tracked it. I have to, boys. I have to secure the goal. Really good attacking positioning again, man. He can create so many chances. Oh, we should be getting that. Saliba, good header. Carry the ball forward. I feel like he's going to step. He's probably going to step with that Varane. Just a simple through ball. Onana, 5-star skill moves. Finesse shot. There it is, boys. There it is. Again, Bruno Fernandes, the incisive pass playstyle, really important for a cam. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Bruno Fernandes evolution card in a few games of Division Rivals. And I will say a pretty solid center attacking mid in-game. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did give him the Hunter Kemp style. And I will say the Hunter Kemp style works really well with the card. 97 acceleration and 93 sprint speed. He doesn't have the rapid or the quick step playstyles, but for the most part, he was still quite explosive in-game. Now, as you guys know, as that center attacking mid, we needed the chance creation to be top tier, but we also wanted him to be very clinical. One huge letdown for the card, in my personal opinion, is the fact that he doesn't have the finesse shot or the power shot playstyles, but he does have a very clean strike in game. 93 attacking positioning, 94 finishing, and 92 shot power. The finishing in and around the box was very consistent. And alongside that, you do also have the dead ball playstyle. So if you are really good at free kicks, if you are really good at corners, Bruno Fernandes, a very good player for that. Now, for me personally, boys, the 89 passing was the standout stat for the card with the long ball pass playstyle plus and 3 extra passing playstyles, I mean, you can create so many chances with him, especially when you go ahead and pair that with his 89 dribbling. Now, the 89 dribbling for me personally was a bit of a surprising stat. For the most part, he does have some incredible dribbling stats, but I didn't expect him to be as smooth as he was in game. Very good ball control in and around the box. You know, the L2 R2 dribbling felt very good as well. And I feel like from an attacking perspective, he is very well rounded, man. You get the best of both worlds with him scoring a lot of goals and then also creating a lot of chances. And then last but not least, the 75 physical, a decent stat for the card. Really good stamina, can easily last the full 90 minutes. But the 61 strength and 84 aggression do let him down just a little bit, especially when you come up against like your taller, more physical type of midfielders. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card an 8.8 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him as that center attacking mid in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, as you guys know, man, in order to complete the evolution, it is completely free. And out of all the players that you can use in the Evo, I do think that Fernandes is probably your best option. I mean, he gets a really nice upgrade to his pace, which is something that the card very much needed. The shooting, passing, and dribbling all very solid. And I feel like he possesses a lot of really nice qualities to make him a very solid playmaker in FC 25. Yes, it would have been really nice if he did have an extra playstyle plus maybe a scoring playstyle. That definitely would have added a lot more to his game. But I think that for completely free, man, you can't complain too much about the card, especially if you are on a budget. I think that he would be a great addition to your team. Alongside that, it also would have been really nice to see maybe 5-star skill moves or 5-star weak foot just to add a little bit more going forward. But other than that, man, the only real letdown that I did notice with the card is the fact that we do have a free 94 rated Zidane card. And if I had to compare the two, Zidane obviously the better option, but if you are in need of like a super sub, I think that Bruno Fernandes can make a really solid impact in off of the bench. So if you are on a budget and you are looking for a pretty well-rounded midfielder that can do everything pretty well from an attacking perspective, I think that Fernandes is a pretty good option and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.